Here we go. What up, though? All right. So, normally, right now, I would cue it up and say, skipping. And then you'll hear the RRP intro that sounds like this. But we're going to scratch that all right now because we got a new intro. So I want to know how y'all feel about it. I love it because this is the first time that Kiki and Katie get to hear it. Y'all don't know how hard it was for me to hold it from y'all because I wanted y'all to hear it, immediately.
This anticipation.
I know.
But, here,
Just play the intro, bro.
Killing me.
Here we go.
Get it poppin'.
KD, Kiki, RRP. Man, you know we. Hey, 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 hey. Man, I was born in the slums, raised in the sewers. I hung out with all the talkers, influenced by all the doers. See, I'm a goat. Y'all should sit down and just take a note. Stop burning bridges and expect a nigga to send a boat. Are you thinking that you morphine, but you just an OCC? Gotta put you in your place, I guess that's just my OCD. Katie told me, so that means apply the pressure. Sorry, Lo, we killed this beat, man. Take that boy out on the section. Katie is the bomb, Kiki is the detonator. DT got you in the spittles, breathing off a respirator. Trust me, ain't no rest for haters. You can say the stress for later. Got a question, send it in. I got two investigators. Dropping gems, we just trying to really see who want it. Oh, it's business, yeah, we own it. Smell like money, I cologne it. Kiki quick to block a nigga, Katie quick to kick him out.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
Oh, I love that.
Fire.
All right.
Love made that beat.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, the beat was
That
amazing
was
from the beginning.
fire.
I love that.
I feel like I want to put that on my playlist.
I'm like, that was a whole song. I like that.
Why I gotta kick him out?
Okay, that's what you do.
Oh,
I'm like,
You know what I mean?
and I block.
Kiki quick
Oh,
to
you
block
did?
a nigga.
That was good. I was like, oh,
Okay,
that's my
quick to
favorite
kick him
part.
out.
That was a good line right there.
dang.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to
Keep
put a
his
couple
wife
different
name out your
metaphors.
mouth.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
love that. I can't wait to learn the words.
He said you think you morphine, nigga. You just OTC.
Gotta put you in your place. I guess that's just my OCD.
Shit.
You know?
I like that.
Shit.
And I have my one line that says, smell like money. I cologne it. I cologne it. You
I
know?
like that.
That was fire.
That was fire.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all approve of it, man. So, start us off.
Oh shit. All right.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know we didn't even introduce. Oh, shoot.
I'm just a D girl from
Shit.
around the way with a whole lot of shit to say. It's your girl KD.
It's your hostess with the mostest. It's Kiki.
What up, though, man? You know who it is. It's your boy, Coach DTM, a.k.a. Pure Motivation. I am Mr. Energy. Everybody love me. I don't have one enemy. Our podcast is here now, so you got to respect it. You never get off on us because we're never the exit. If you know me, then you know that I'm more than a savage who love living life and is allergic to average. So, in conclusion, so there's no confusions. If you see somebody realer than me,
It's an illusion.
what up, what up, what up?
Hey,
So,
can you send me that song so I can put it on my playlist?
yeah. I'm gonna send it to both of y'all now. Now, I said I was trying to hold it for the longest. I'm like, the only people that heard it was
DJ.
DJ ain't here.
He read it.
Not well. He probably. I let him hear the beat. I let him hear the beat. I think I let you hear the beat.
No, you didn't.
No.
That beat is fire.
Ain't it? DJ talk about Pops, let me get on. I'm like, wait a minute. It's an intro. We're not gonna have a 5-minute intro, y'all.
Right. It's going to just the whole album. You know what I'm saying? Into the album.
Aw. Did it make you
All
want to
right.
get back in it? Like,
It did. I
I
was
was
in
like,
there.
oh, he sounds so good.
It's so good on the beat.
I was in there with Abe and them, and I'm like, yo, let's go.
Where you record that at?
Madalco Media. You know what I'm
Period.
saying?
I love
Only place to
it.
do it at. You know.
Aw.
So you got something you need done, holla at them boys, man. They everywhere. They doing it. You know what I'm saying? They everywhere like broken glass. Don't play with it.
Oh,
So,
never could clean it up.
you feel me?
Oh,
So,
I love that.
we on the road today.
y'all got y'all. So it's been a minute, man. We've been all the pods that we've been doing over the past few weeks, man. We've been very intense. Like we just jump right into it, you know. So here's what we're gonna do on this one.
Shit.
As always, I got to check on y'all, you know, check on the well-being. So I do want to know how your week and weekend been. But after that, we were so intense last week. I started off with a question that I wanted to end with. And the pod was so rich that we never got to the question
We
that
sure
we wanted
didn't.
to end with, right?
Oh, yeah, we sure did.
But we're gonna do a new segment today. We're gonna call that Sitcom Sipping.
Oh.
All right, so I'll explain to y'all what that is after we figure out how y'all week and weekend has been going thus far. Starting to my left.
Mine was I was off, so it was busy though. Still, I still did a lot of what I love to do, brunching, as DTM would say, lunch, because sometimes it was kind of late.
Yeah, that was Leonard. That was definitely
Leonard.
Yeah, that was definitely Leonard.
Yeah.
She like, I'm finna go to brunch. I'm like,
It was like 3.
yeah, it's Leonard now.
I was like, Leonard, what the fuck?
Every day, I think I did brunch, literally every day with a different person. So it was cool with all my friends. Catching up,
What's your what?
not friends, but co-workers and associates.
I should hate to throw this drink at you.
So that was, oh shit. God damn, fuck, shit.
Nigga.
But it was cool. It was, I mean, I got to go back to work, so now I'm like, yeah, we having a party. It's called We Don't Want to Fucking Go Back to Work tomorrow, but
We don't want to fucking go back to
we
work.
don't want to
It's
fucking go back to work. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice. I got a lot done. We did end up having our we had our graduation planning party last night.
Well, where was that?
We had it last night, and we stayed up to about 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot accomplished, and you know, we headed in the right direction.
We know what we want to do for next time.
It was fun though.
We had a time.
We had the time last night. Okay, I'm still sleepy, but yeah. Oh, can't. Oh, but yeah, can't.
They went out.
Did it? Okay. KD, talk to us. How was your week? Good.
My week was pretty cool. I had worked, but the coming up week, I get to work from home. Y'all can say fuck that traffic. Praise God. Praise God.
Get to say after traffic?
No, I said fuck that traffic.
Oh.
That's good.
Because of all the construction, a 30-minute drive then turned into a 50-minute drive.
Did it really take 50 minutes? Oh, man.
Yes, I have to leave for work an hour early.
She.
So I could get there with time enough to like get to my desk, pull up all my, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to be there till, you know what I'm saying? I got to leave a whole hour.
Yeah, I probably would never make that.
Bro, it used to only take me 30 minutes.
Yeah, it take me like 25, and I really be like right on time.
Yeah, but see, 30 minutes gave me enough to have a little, you know,
Wiggle
just,
time.
just a little 10 minutes.
Yeah. Wiggle
So I don't
time.
got to walk in, boom,
Yeah.
and, you know, just chill, relax.
That's what I do. I walk in, boom, turn my computer on. They be like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't want to see y'all longer than I have to. So I come in, right, I got to be to work at 5 a.m. I'm coming in at 4:55. That's enough to walk down to my station, turn my computer on, and do my job. Like, why do I got to see y'all before that? They like, we get here like 30, 45 minutes early. I'm like, y'all not getting paid? What I'm sitting here for? That's stupid.
Yeah.
But I do
I don't
it
like
around
coming
just sit in
early.
my car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just time to just chill from the drive. But
I definitely sit in my car.
with that hour,
That's too much traffic.
but next
But
week,
that's why I'm glad I have to be there so early, because it's not traffic for me. Unless it's an accident that early. Sometimes some semi-trucks be having accidents in the morning because they be falling asleep.
oh yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I can't. That's the perfect time for like rush hour traffic, the time you got to be to work.
Yeah.
So you getting all of it.
All of it.
With the construction on top
All
of it.
semis. All semis. Because of the freeway I work off of is a busy freeway
already.
for like trucks and shit. Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. It's
Not
like-
next week though. I punched out yesterday, grabbed my laptop like,
Yes. I gotta
see y'all in
find
2
my
weeks.
laptop. I still never found my
You
laptop.
gotta find your
I
laptop.
don't know what I did with it.
That's crazy.
That's because I don't use it. But now that I need it, I'm like, I have no idea what I did with it. It's okay.
It's in the house somewhere.
Right.
Unless I don't know if I gave it to somebody to borrow. I gotta remember if I did or not.
All right. So,
DTM, how about you? How's your weekend?
man, my weekend was smooth. You know, it was kind of wet throughout this week. So, you know, a lot of rain.
Oh, because it was raining.
That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, I say that's what he said.
Y'all funny.
It was raining a lot though.
Yeah, it's a lot
Which
of
I
rain
like
this
it
week.
because guess what? My flowers got watered and I didn't have to water them.
It just made the grass grow so
First
much
of all-
faster. Sheesh.
She talking about this the longest I ever kept flowers. I'm
It
so
is.
glad it's been raining.
I had my flowers since Mother's Day.
I'm so glad it's been raining.
I
It's
usually,
crazy.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, but I don't. They usually be dead like within 2 weeks because I'll be watering them.
All right.
Fuck,
So
I know.
It's like almost August. Like that is, I think that's the record for me.
yeah, it is.
And all of them are
Yeah.
still like
Oh, it is.
blooming. I'm
The
like,
only
this is amazing.
only plant that she kept for a long time and it never died is her Christmas tree because that boy be up to like.
I did
August,
better. I
September.
did better this time.
No, she took it down like January this year.
I
Don't
did
do that.
better.
Did good this
It was
year.
that one year. It almost made it to like 4th of
Christmas again.
July.
My birthday.
It almost made it to Christmas again. The fuck?
That boy was up to my birthday. I was like,
When
oh,
she
she,
took
finna-
it-
she got the tree up for my birthday. Yeah.
When she took it down, I'm like, what you take it down for? So I'm gonna put that bitch back up.
Right.
This year she did do better. She took
I've
it
been
down
doing
in January.
better. I've been doing better.
Like January, February.
It was not February.
I thought she was gonna
After
do. You know how
Valentine's.
people do the holiday tree where they keep
Yeah.
the tree up all year, and every month they
Start
decorate it
changing
for
it,
like
yeah.
Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. I thought she was gonna do that 1 year, but
No, that year I did better. Yeah, 'cause, yeah.
she's like, I'm gonna take it down.
I've been working on it.
So, Kiki, how are you when it comes to like the old school sitcom? Were you like the big TV watcher where you can kind of pinpoint what?
I've never
Watch
been
what?
a TV watcher for real.
Okay. So
Never really for real.
originally I was gonna do it like your name was your buzzer type thing where I play it, you say you get your name, buzzer, whatever. But we're not gonna do that because Katie gonna get them all.
For sure.
So so we're gonna go back and forth.
For sure.
Look, I'm talking about all.
We're gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, you definitely gonna get them all.
We'll start with Katie. We'll let Katie start this time. I play the theme song. Give you a couple seconds of it. You tell me where it comes from.
Sugar.
You get it right?
She definitely gonna get it right.
Yeah, you
That
get it
and
right.
That and music.
Is it no drink?
And
How
books.
y'all want to do it? No sip, or you want to, or we sip if you get it right.
We sip
or
if
you
I get it
sip
right.
if you get it wrong.
We all sip.
We
if I
all
get it
sip
right.
if you get it right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna be drunk.
Okay, so let's do
Go
it
ahead.
because that's the only way we're gonna drink. 'Cause she gonna.
I'm like, we gonna be drunk.
All right. We'll let Kiki phone a friend if she need to. You know.
Phone a friend's crazy.
I'm just gonna ask BFF.
All right. So this is the first one. We're gonna start off kind of easy. You know. And this is called Sitcom Sipping. Let's see what we sipping on.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller plays.
Name that sitcom.
Because we had it made. Those were the days.
All right.
All in the Family.
All in the
And
family.
I know the show, but I didn't know the
You
name
know
of
the
it.
name of it?
Archie.
All right.
Because I
Sip.
watched that, but I didn't know.
Oh, Archie.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know none of these. Do it like Family Matters or something like that.
Okay.
Do
you
one
go.
I'ma
This-
know.
This Kiki right
Did
here.
you take
gotta
your
take your
sip?
sip. She got it
Because
right.
I got it right.
We gonna be drunk.
All right. This Kiki right here. I think she can get this one.
Say about the bill.
She didn't even made it.
That was
When I
my
wake
show.
up in the morning.
That was my show.
Okay.
I did love that show.
She ain't even wait till the music hit. Say
I
by the
love
bell.
that show.
She
Ding,
like-
say by the bell.
Right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Good. All right. Let's see. KD, we are on you now.
Oh. I know this one. I know you know it.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it. You got to
I know the song. I just had to remember.
You was singing it too.
Right.
In
Word
my
for
head, I'm
word.
like, Jamie Foxx, I know this one. You better know this one. You should have gave me that one. 'cause
All
I
right.
know
Now
that
I'm gonna give you this one right here though. You
I had
ready?
got it right. I had got it right.
I just
y'all
sipped.
didn't sip. I had got it right.
I just sipped.
Oh. BFF talking about
Alright.
we about to be drunk.
You don't know all of them.
Everything on the line. Out here, I'm on the grind. Trying to get mine. At least you can wish me. A nigga moving
Oh.
trying to get the cake. I'm in
50 Cent. But which one is it? Power?
It's hard to tell a thing.
Oh,
Go hand to hand. It go right off the gram. You Holler at me, man. If these
I can't think of the name of it though.
Where we at? Where we at? Talk to me. Talk to me.
With Meechin on, right?
I don't know if you can add stuff.
I can't think of the name of it.
Let me know. 5 seconds.
I can't think of the name of it. What is it?
Judges, should we give it to her? 'Cause
She got the people right.
She got.
I can't think of the name of the actual show.
It's 3 letters.
Oh, BMF.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I'm like, I can't think of the
There we
damn
go.
name of the
She
show.
said with Meech and them,
She
though.
said with Meech and them.
She said everything. She said 50 Cent. Okay, she tripped out with the power up a little bit.
I was trying to think of, he got so many shit. I was
So
trying
we-
to think of which one it
She
was.
like with Meech and them.
We're gonna do
BMF, yeah. I'm like, I can't think of the name of it.
3 more.
Shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
God damn.
Nigga.
Fuck.
This is KD. You
Duh. Oh. Cheers. No?
I'm like, I don't know this one.
I bet we've been together for a million years.
Come on, talk to me.
And I bet we'll be together for a million more.
Okay, she know the word.
She's trying to connect it though.
Trying to put it together. I can see her mind wondering right now.
It's time.
Can't remember what I ever did before.
Family ties?
Yep, there we go.
What
yeah.
would you do, baby,
Yeah.
without love?
I didn't even watch that one. I didn't
Yeah,
even
family
watch that
ties.
one. I would've never got that one.
All right. You got to take your sip
That's
and
what-
then we got
that's
one more
what,
for you. I know you're going to get this one.
No,
and I know
not
you're going to get the
Deceivers.
next one.
Deceivers was the other show. Alex and them was
Oh,
on
okay.
Family Ties.
Oh, Family Matters. I know the words.
Talk to me.
Damn.
Talk to me. What you thinking? She trying to cheat for you. She throwing it up. She throwing the signs up. She trying to cheat for you. What you got? 5 seconds. Talk to me.
2 and 2.
She gonna say 4.
What?
She said 11. 7-11.
I don't know. Oh, 227.
227.
Oh.
All right. All
With
right.
Pearl.
I ain't watched that like that.
Pearl knows, yeah. That's why we been calling my mama Pearl. Always
What was
in
the
the window.
other one for 227? Like, what was the spinoff to that? Was it spinoff to 227?
What was it called?
227.
Jack K?
Because I watched the spinoff, but I ain't really watched
I
227.
don't think Jack K really got the.
I mean, that was the spinoff.
It was a spinoff for it, but I don't think they got the recognition that. I think they probably did
I
get
ain't
the
really
recognition
watched
it deserved, but it
227
wasn't
like
that good.
I didn't even know it was a spinoff until it came on Hulu. I'm like, oh, share our own show?
Yeah,
Alright.
because I watched that.
All right,
I
last,
watched the spinoff, but I didn't really watch.
last one.
227. I mean, some episodes, but not enough to know the intro.
Last one. This is for KD, but
Uh-oh.
don't answer
Oh,
right away.
shit.
I'm gonna do a countdown because I feel like both of y'all gonna know what it is in the first 2 seconds, in the first second of the
shit.
of this joint, and y'all can just say it together.
Okay.
All right. And here we go.
Thank you for being a friend.
Ooh, yeah.
Travel down the road and back
What
again.
is the fucking show though?
All right.
BFF!
What? I know the song, and I know the people. Blanche, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's the show?
Katie, give it to her. What is it?
Golden Girls.
Golden Girl.
Yeah, she said, "What is the show?"
I did watch that a little
So,
bit though.
so look, BFF no character, not the name of the show.
Yeah, I did watch that a little bit.
Sitcom
Thank you for
sipping. There we
being-
go.
I know the words to the song, the show.
Rolling down, rolling back again. The
All right.
remix
That's
was
good.
cold.
That was good.
Remember, my man was like, shooby dooby doo.
Right.
They
All
all
right.
died now. So sad.
So
Oh, yeah, they are all dead.
Yeah.
Because what's the name was the last one?
She just died.
Betty White.
Last year or year before last?
I felt like she was.
She
the
was
oldest.
99.
She was not about to say. She was damn near 100.
She was like the second oldest one on the
She
show.
was.
Holding it down.
Holding it down. And she was still funny as fuck.
It was the
All
fact
right.
she was still doing stand-up.
Yeah.
So, do y'all remember how we were supposed to end off the last show? Did y'all think about that a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to answer that one?
What was the song about? I had put it
Kiki
in my
eyes,
notes.
Kiki eyes went to the left, so that means she was trying to think about it.
It went to the right, but
Well, my left. Your left too.
I got you.
No, I
together.
look this way. It's my right.
No, I think they rolled to the left.
Oh my God.
Roll to the left. All right. So the question was.
Take it back now, y'all. Oh, sorry.
The question was, what's one thing right now in 2024 that you appreciate about either Katie, Kiki, and myself, based off of who's answering the question. So, do you want to start with Kiki? Let's start with Kiki. You ready?
You always start with me. All right.
Okay. So Kiki, you can start with Katie first.
Katie.
One thing.
Oh, this year. All right. So many.
Duh.
I'm gonna start with this year. I appreciate KD for taking care of me on her fucking birthday.
Talk that talk.
Hit
All
that
right.
motherfucking note, okay? Because I was sick as hell in a bad way.
Duh.
And she took care of me on her fucking birthday, her birthday party, okay? That was big. I was like, oh, I know she is my motherfucking best friend. Okay?
Pooh.
Because it's your birthday. You cleaning up my mess. Because you trying to get sick, too, at the same time. That was big.
That was the one.
I said, oh, yeah, we is locked in forever.
Are we locked in?
Yes.
Are
Is
you my friend? All right.
Duh.
Katie, talk to me about Kiki.
I appreciate that she don't mind putting me in my place. That's every year though. But like I appreciate her true friendship enough to be like, no, that's not cool. Because a lot of people don't do that to me.
Yeah.
I think they'd be scared of like what I'm gonna say back.
The ramifications.
But she don't give one fuck.
That's very true.
Yeah.
All right.
She's talking about that's very true. She's an ass.
For me,
No, that's very true.
I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna give both of you guys one. For KD, I just appreciate Katie's heart. She leads life with her heart. You know what I mean? And then she try to let her mind catch up with what her heart is saying. So,
Yep.
I appreciate her for that this year and the years in the past, because if it wasn't for her leading with her heart, then we probably still wouldn't be together.
I agree. That's true.
Kiki,
You gotta hear the gold.
yeah, it's like if you lead with your mind, then the decision is different. You know what I mean? So when you lead with your heart, you like, okay, it's something more here. Let me give it a minute to figure out what else is here. Kiki for me would be support. Like no matter what it is, I can hit her up and she gonna be like, all right, bet, let's do it. And the crazy thing is, both of them is the same way. Like both of them got the support piece too, but Kiki just like, she on board with it. She gonna jump. She like, what's up? What we doing? What parts you need me to do? Like what's up? Where we at? And that's kind of rare in the kind of world that we live in today. So I appreciate that part.
Aw.
And I wanted to start it off like this because, well, I wanted to end it like this last time, but I wanted to at least get to it because I feel like sometimes people don't take opportunities to tell you, what they appreciate about you
But
in
what
their
about
life.
what we appreciate about you?
Oh, talk that talk.
Like what?
I feel like
He was gonna skip
DTM,
over you.
I feel like DTM, I appreciate like your words of wisdom all the fucking time. Like we know we can go to you and be like, hey, it's a neutral party, like where you always gonna tell us if it's right or wrong or whatever. You're gonna be real with everything, and you gonna encourage us. I love that. Every time I'm like, no, I'm gonna go. I just said this the other day, which is crazy. I was like, I go to DTM for everything. I don't give a fuck what if I need gas. I don't ran out of gas. I don't give a fuck what happened. I'd be like, you always that friend. It'd be like, you handle everything. Like, I don't know what you can't do. So you like
From the prayers to the pistol.
you are a person like for everything.
From the prayers to the pistol.
From
You
the
got
words to the every fucking thing. I'm like, number one, I can always count on you for everything. I'd be like, you was my person for sure. If I call y'all, I know it's getting done no matter what.
it. True story.
always and forever though. So I love that. I appreciate that part.
Well, I appreciate your friendship above and beyond anything. Like
I love
how
it.
we could like kick it as friends, not just like relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
sometimes I be forgetting when I be like, cause I be like, girl, I be like, oh shit, wait. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the strength that you have for our family.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like for our sons, for hell, my parents, your parents, our siblings. Like everybody knows that you're the phone call.
You're a person. Yep.
Like, even though we said it jokingly, like you really are the person that we can call for prayer.
Everything.
You're the person that we
Literally.
can call for words of encouragement. You're the person that we could call if shit need to go left.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You're like a Swiss Army knife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're there for every aspect that you need to be there for.
I feel like you're a strength. for
Yeah,
everything.
you definitely like the root to the tree of the family that we growing.
Yep.
So I'm
And
like,
the branches include everybody, like friends, family, because even our kids' friends feel comfortable coming to you about anything, even money, prayer,
Yeah.
guidance,
Yep.
wisdom. They like, oh, let's call Pops.
Yep.
Let's call Pops. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody' first instinct is let's call Pops. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You got your daughter. I'll just tell my dad. My dad'll do it. She tell her dad that Deontay will do it. So, yeah, you the
I
shit.
love that.
So I'm like TD Pac out here.
Yeah,
Okay,
That-
talk
you
that
know,
talk. All right.
Bishop Gangster for sure.
Get
Yeah.
ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. All right, cool,
Wait,
cool.
what?
That was TD.
Oh, I thought it was the lady from the commercial. They used to put the thing on her neck.
Oh no, the cigarette lady.
That's what you just sounded
No.
like.
That's how he sound.
Not the
Hey.
secret
That's what he just
lady.
sounded like.
Oh my
Don't
gosh.
smoke, Usher. I'll be like me.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
So
Ooh, all right, that was mushy. Let's do
I
some
like
gangster
Yeah.
shit.
that. That was gonna make me cry. I
Let's
had
do
to
some
come-
gangster shit.
I had to come back because I was like, I don't want to be crying on her today.
right.
Cause she
Man,
was finna make me cry. Cause she was finna cry.
I was about to cry.
I saw it all in her face. That's
Yeah.
the bullshit.
man.
I'm a thug.
That's
Get
what I'm
cameras and
talking about.
shit. Niggas can't see me cry. I'm a thug. The fuck?
You was
All right.
not about to cry. Stop
So
it. You be
let me
going
tell y'all
so far.
something, man. In my old age, I be crying for no reason.
I do too though.
I don't even be. I'll watch a movie, and I start crying, and I be confused, like, why am I crying? this ain't got nothing
This
to do
ain't
with
even
me,
my life.
right?
Right. This
Like
ain't good.
I watched a movie the other day where the guy had to it was somebody owed a mobster dude some money, and so the hitman went out. The assassin was like, "Look, blow the bar up." So he went. He put the bomb in there to blow the bar up. He walked out. As he was walking out, a lady and her son was walking in, who she worked there as well. She wasn't supposed to be there. She was actually coming in to ask for like some money because she had to pay some bills or something, whatever. And the dude was a jackbutt. Like he was going off on her. Hey, this ain't no bank. I ain't giving you nothing. So the assassin was on the outside looking like, man, they wasn't supposed to be here. So he knew how much time he had before the bomb went off. He runs in and he can only grab one, so he grabbed the little boy. And then the bar owner and the lady blows up.
Oh.
Right. And so he was like a loner, but he started getting attached to the little boy. Because he was like, I was supposed to drop you off, but I don't want to drop you off. I'm going to hold on to you
I
for a
wonder did
minute.
I see that. I think I seen
And
that.
like, it was a good movie. I'm like, man,
Speaking
this
of
is
good
crazy.
shows or movies, if y'all got Netflix, you gotta watch Your Honor.
Oh,
That shit was so.
wasn't it good?
Let me tell you a lesson that I
It was really
took
good.
from there.
Okay.
Karma is real.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
the way things came full circle in that show.
Yep.
You can't do bad and expect good to come to you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's every single point was like
It was so good.
you did something to affect someone negatively and it
Came
backfire
back.
onto
Yep,
you
it came back.
in a different way, but still in a way like you set this young man up for something bad to happen to him, for something bad happened to your son, which in turn made something bad happen to your grandchild. Like
Yeah.
that shit was
Wasn't it good?
That last episode, I was like,
That's
And
deep
that was
because
one of
that sounds
those-
like generational karma.
Yes.
that's exactly what it was
Yep.
though.
Yep.
It was sometimes you put
Yep.
shit in this universe that don't even affect you.
You.
It
Yep.
affects your grandkids.
Yep.
It affects your kids' kids' kids.
That's deep because that's true.
It
Yeah.
is.
I
It
believe that
is.
100%. Like I see kids that try to imitate what their parents did on the negative side. So like if my dad was a dope dealer, now I want to take over the business. But if I'm something else, then you don't want to take that business over.
Yeah.
But you want to live in the street because I was in the streets, even though I evolved out of that. You know what I'm saying? But that's the part that attracted you, and you stuck there. And so now I got to deal with the generational curse of you wanting to live in this era of my life and not the era of life that I'm in now.
Part, not the good
That's
part.
crazy.
But that's because the negativity always is more exciting than the positivity, right? If your daddy was a dope dealer and he turned into a pastor, nobody want to be a pastor.
Right.
Everybody want to be a dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? Even though the money the same.
That's crazy.
You know
I
what I'm
wonder how can
saying?
you make a pastor be like cool? You know, I don't know.
I think Shawnee's son. Shawnee husband kind of cool.
Because he got the best of both worlds, though.
Yeah,
like
I feel
he's still
like-
relatable.
Yeah.
but he's still.
yeah.
Are you talking about
Say
like
the
for
word.
kids?
Yeah, for kids,
But
like
make
for
you
us
want to do
adults,
that.
like for me when I talk to people, I try not to live in the sense of how like the old school pastors used to be, where they just praise the Lord, and
Blessed
jam
on
it down your
purpose.
throat.
I feel like it's changing from
yeah,
that, though.
so
But you know
gotta
it
be
has
able
to change.
Yeah.
Because if it don't, they're
It's
not gonna save
evolving.
no souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta connect.
You
Yeah.
do.
You gotta connect.
This
You
world's so
do.
different now. So
You can't
have to.
have the rule that women
Yeah.
can't wear pants in your church because they ain't gonna come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that they changed that. That probably was one of the biggest changes that they did. Come as you are.
Come as you are.
I like that. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have the clothes to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they still want to hear the word.
Or it's just
Or the
not their
mentality.
style. It's just not their style too.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
They not
They got the
comfortable.
clothes.
You wanna
but they
come
spend-
comfortable.
Yeah, and you know they spending
Some of
fucking
them don't.
$1,500 on these pants.
Yeah, some
But-
of them don't have some of them don't have the dress clothes.
Exactly.
So they want to wear their jeans and they still want to hear the word, but they like, I don't have the I can't even go to church.
It's
But now
some
they,
churches
and
now,
they doing it online now too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you still get the word either way.
You
Like,
can stream it.
I
yeah.
love that.
I
And it's
think-
like some churches now are open arms for homosexuals.
Yeah,
We
I think
drove
that's
past
the
the
best
church the other
thing.
day with the
Yeah.
flag hanging out. I said, you know what?
Come as you
Because you
are.
gotta save
Literally.
the soul. You're supposed to be saving the souls.
Yeah.
So
So
that
they
was my
actually getting
thing.
the point now.
Like I never
that.
seen anybody get saved from like the happy time, because you in the happy time, you're in
Yeah.
a good space. Like
Yeah.
you gotta go to where it's dark at. You gotta go to where people actually need you. So
Right.
I like that's one of the only things that I can really say I like about COVID is that we did learn how to do things
Yeah.
online and independently and,
Yeah.
and figure things out. So
Yeah.
so the thing I wanted to touch on today.
fuck COVID, by the way.
COVID made me
Facts.
lazy. I ain't gonna lie.
The thing I wanted to touch on today was doing your homework.
I did. I be ordering groceries and all kind of shit now.
Facts.
It made me lazy. I ain't gonna lie. But go ahead. What we touching on?
Doing your homework. So I've been having this conversation throughout this week, and I learned how important it is to do your homework, and I learned how often people don't do their homework, right? And I know y'all like, what you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. So we'll start with Kiki. When you started having kids, did you do any homework on the kid's father prior to the kid?
What you mean?
Meaning,
Like have a conversation about it, or what do
nah. Well, just more so like, and health wise, mental health wise, things of that nature.
So I was 21 when I had my first baby, and I was with him since I was like 18, 19. But it was so young, we never had a conversation or
Right.
like anything about like mental. I mean, that's not something you really talked about back
Especially
then.
back then,
You know what I'm
right, right.
saying? So it was more like I did want to know more about his family and whatever, but it wasn't like his headspace or where, you know, mental health, schizophrenia, or any of that. Like I didn't ask any of those questions. Definitely not. I should have, but I feel like ours went so quick too. Like our relationship went, because we got pregnant before I was 21. So, and we moved in quickly, bought a house quickly. Like everything went so quick. I
Right.
wasn't thinking about like
That part
the
of life.
important questions, I guess.
But you didn't think that was important at the time,
I wasn't.
because it's like,
It wasn't even in the range of anything I was thinking about. Period.
because when you
No.
think about it on hindsight, that's not something that even your parents would pass
Yeah.
down to you
Yeah.
to know
It
to
wasn't
ask
anything
about,
that-
right?
yeah.
So for myself, I know I didn't ask Katie like,
Yeah.
give me some history. Like,
And y'all were super young too.
and we were young, right?
So it's not
Yeah, we
anything.
was like 16, 17.
Nobody really talked about stuff like that back then either.
But you know what?
I feel like now I would, because now, you know,
But we know better
it's
now.
worse now,
Yeah.
right? So now it's like you got to ask all the questions. But back then, you were 18, 19, 17, like you're not thinking about.
I feel like life make you ask questions.
Yeah.
Right? So now we have more experience
Exactly.
in mental health, and now we have more experience in
Yeah.
like people be fucked up. So now
I feel like now it's more common. I feel like now it's more common, so you have to ask those questions.
Yeah.
But before, it wasn't really, like, nobody knew about mental health back then. I mean, I'm sure it was relevant. I'm sure
Yeah.
people had mental illness, but
And
you
then
didn't, I didn't see it, honestly.
I didn't
Like,
either.
I never seen anybody, like,
now we see it all
that,
the time.
that were,
even
like,
in our own families.
bipolar or,
Yeah.
like, schizophrenic or any of that. Like, I didn't witness any of that. And I'm sure if we did, we would ask some of those questions, but it just wasn't. I didn't know anybody that had bipolar back then when we were 18, 19.
Yeah.
Honestly,
And you gotta
I
realize
didn't.
too, a lot of people, maybe not necessarily for us, but people we know, they don't even know their family to be able to give you their
Yeah.
family history,
Yeah.
right? Like even
Yeah.
in the case of
Yep.
like of your ex-husband, his father died
Mm-hmm.
while they was pregnant, while their mom was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
they don't know their dad. They don't know. I mean, I don't know if they know his family,
Yeah. They know the family.
but it's like you don't know
Mm-hmm.
who you gonna ask. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Type shit. You know.
Yeah.
But
like,
they do have a child that's on that side that has bipolar, and like, so now, you know what I'm saying? Now they think about it and trying to figure out where it came from and all. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now you think about it after somebody is actually diagnosed with it.
right.
But before that, like, you wouldn't know, because you don't even know your family like that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
You
like,
wouldn't even know.
in the
Yeah.
case of our niece, right, she bipolar schizophrenic.
Mm-hmm.
It's assumed that it came from her dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
They don't know
They
their
don't
daddy,
know. Yeah.
not their birth father. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in jail since they was little.
Okay.
Cause her and her brother only 11 months apart.
Okay.
She was born in January. He was born in December of the same year.
Mm,
Their dad went to jail that next year and was in jail their entire
Whole
life.
time?
Yes,
Oh my
and they don't
gosh.
know like
That side of
his
the family.
parents,
Okay.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because my sister didn't know his people.
Okay.
They was young, sneaking around, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's nobody to even ask
Yeah.
who, you know.
Yeah.
Now my sister, in hindsight, is like, oh yeah, your dad did have problems. We just didn't never know what it was.
That's
Because
what-
back then it was undiagnosed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they didn't
Back
like
then
yeah.
he just had a bad attitude or
Act funny.
he
act
was
different.
really angry.
You know how he is.
Exactly.
That's
But
what-
not
yeah,
knowing
that's
that he
what you
was really
Really had a
suffering from
problem.
mental health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So now they like investigating more. So now they paying attention to her kids and
Yeah.
things they react to. But it's like until you know, just like anything else, you don't know until you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually by the time you know, it's too
Too
late.
late. Yeah.
And I think so. One part that I wanted to touch on that I feel like the world is missing is that there are a lot of people who have like one night stand situations like that where you can't do any homework. It's almost like
Yeah.
like for me, you understand that sex brings kids. Like that's
Yeah.
how it works.
But that's
But you
how it
never
works. But
put
that
it
ain't
in
how you think.
perspective. Right. You never put it in
Especially not at
perspective.
that time.
Yeah.
Just having fun.
Right. So using sex as a tool of fun
Yeah.
throws off the balance of you having the opportunity to even do homework and stuff like
Yeah.
that because you feel like it's not needed because we just having fun right now. We ain't trying to have no babies.
But if
Nothing
I'm
like
having sex with you a one night stand, I'm not even doing enough homework to know if you got
I don't
something.
even know your real
Exactly.
name. I don't know anything about
Because
you.
you can't go to front of the court talk about you pregnant by little Ray Ray.
Exactly.
That you met at
don't
St.
know
Andrews.
You don't know
Right.
anything about him.
Like,
You're not even saying
Yeah.
his real name.
come to find out the nigga from St. Clair Shores and his name's Robert. Like, what the fuck? That
Right.
nigga was just slumming in the hood that weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how people do that. I couldn't do it.
And then I see people now that look back and they like, man, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with you. But then I'm looking, you acting just like he was acting. They just didn't put a label on what it was that
Yeah.
he was doing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know you long enough to know that this is how you was. Because I feel like, and if you knew that this person was like this,
Yeah.
that you probably wouldn't have the baby by. Probably.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, there's probably some people that still would have. They'd be like, I can control it. I can handle
Because
it.
you know,
whatever,
niggas, even especially
Somebody
when it
always-
comes to mental health, people like, because all you gotta do is beat their ass, or all you gotta do is All you gotta, you know what I'm saying? They got
that was the
Yep.
the remedy for when we was coming up.
Yeah.
When no such thing as bipolar. You're gonna get 2 belts.
You just
bi
bad.
belts.
Yeah,
Just
like
bad.
it was no
Yeah.
such thing as like mental illness
Yeah.
or learning disabilities.
Yeah.
What, you can't read? I bet if I beat your ass, you could read. You know what I'm saying? You know all them words to them songs. I bet you could read. Not taking the time to realize that everybody learned differently.
Yeah.
Right.
But this our adult minds, right? Because when we was kids, we thought the
Right.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like, your mama don't whoop you. That's why you don't know 2 + 2 is 4. Because you don't get a whooping. Whole
Right.
time is just they learn differently.
And and I think that's what I like about today's society is that they take the time to figure out, like, for whatever it is, we label everything now.
Yeah, literally.
And
Sometimes
everything
too much.
had to be
Sometimes too much.
definitely too much.
Because
but
I feel like back in the day we were underdiagnosed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now we overdiagnosed.
Yeah.
Before we were under medicated. Now we over medicated.
Yeah.
It's like, no, get him
It's a medicine for
get him this
everything.
medicine.
Yeah, it's a medicine
But only
for
give it to
everything.
him Monday through Friday. Don't give it to him on the weekends. Don't give it to him during breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why am I giving this to them? You know what I'm saying? And we sometimes as parents we got to take a step back and ask those important questions instead of just saying, well, the doctor said it, so.
Yeah.
Now you got
Yeah.
this zombie ass kid who
Yeah.
don't know how to deal with emotions because you are depressing their emotions
Yeah.
all week.
hey, remember,
Yep.
our youngest son was on that where they wanted to give him that medication, and he was on that where we wanted to give him that medication. I kept looking. I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm like, this nigga is a zombie. He don't even cry right. He just
But that's why a lot of people don't take the medicine,
I'm like,
though.
nah, this ain't
Yeah,
gonna
because
work.
of how it make them
Yeah,
feel.
make you feel like
Yeah.
a zombie.
But for me, I was scared. I'm like, no, we gonna keep giving it to him. So then DTM said, all right, just give it to him. I'm like, all right. Week 2 later, we take him back to the doctor. They're like, oh, he's doing so well. Keep on the same dose. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
We get in the car. He like, yeah, I haven't given him that medicine in over a week. I
Yeah.
said, what?
I prayed about it. I was like, listen,
Yeah,
God, this
but
ain't
sometimes you
working
don't
for
need
neither one
it.
of us.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, he ain't talking because he a baby, but we talking with our hearts and eyes, and we understand that this is not working out for neither one of us. So he was like, all right, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop, and I stopped.
I was so mad.
I'm
I
not
said,
winging. I'm not
What if he
doing
would
none
have
of
had a
that.
seizure? He like, but he didn't. What if he would have?
Hey.
He like, I knew he wasn't going to. I said, bro, I was
That's
so mad.
scary.
He
Yeah.
like, but the doctor's saying, oh yeah, everything's perfect. Just keep on the same
Exactly.
dose.
So you know
So the
that's
same dose is 0.
yeah. We're gonna keep that same dose.
He was like, I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to worry.
Now, if
Which I
something
would've been.
changed, he probably would have put him back on there. But I mean, if he's doing okay without it, I don't feel like medication is always the key.
Yeah. He like,
Every
no, I'm gonna
time.
give him his medicine. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that I was like, this
I
ain't
should
gonna
have
work.
known.
This is not gonna work for me.
They're
I'm
trying to
suing you
over
for
medicate him.
malpractice.
They're trying to over medicate him. He didn't need it. Malpractice.
Man,
Oh my
For dad
gosh.
practice. I'm suing you for dad practice.
dad practice. I like that. All right. Quick question for you. How easy, or because I want to lead this into the reality check, but I want to kind of preface how this is gonna go. Is it easier for you to forgive your significant other over time when you see change, as it is if it only happened once? Like, whatever the situation is, like whatever the disagreement was about, you guys only disagreed about it one time. Not necessarily infidelity, not necessarily abuse on the physical side. Whatever the disagreement is about, over time you've seen the change. Is it easier for you to forgive him over time, or is it easier for you to forgive him because this never happened before? It's the first time, and this is out of not his character type situation.
I'd probably say if it's just the first time, I probably can forgive right away. Like, depending on like how you apologize and how that work out. But if you keep doing it, then yeah, I will have to see it over time.
Okay.
But yeah.
Katie, you feel the same? All right. So, let's get into it. We're gonna jump into the segment. This segment is called Reality Check.
The guns are drawn and I ain't talking about a sketch. I pay these niggas with a reality check.
All right. So, I love the jump.
You scared me.
I love the jump on both sides, right?
Cause why so loud?
Because I pay these fools for the reality check.
Oh my goodness.
So reality check is basically you give us your situation, we bring it to the pod, we break it down for you, we give you the best advice possible. If you have a reality check you want to send in, you can do it on any of our social media sites. You should be following us by now. If not, you up under a rock. Quit playing with yourself. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. All right.
The Mozzie.
So.
The fuck was that?
What did it say? I didn't even hear.
I'm nauseated.
Don't play with it.
Oh.
So.
That ain't what I heard.
What you hear, man?
I'm nauseated.
Oh, don't be nauseated either.
Talk about me. Irritating.
Jerk.
Don't be nauseated. All right.
You're a jerk.
Oh, that's a song.
But it is. Here we go. It says, what up, relationship reality pod?
Hey.
I have a serious dilemma and I hope you can help me with.
Oh shit.
My ex and I were together for about 15 years.
Oof.
I was a great provider.
Oh.
So he thinks.
But
Were you?
Right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Jeez.
We at the same headspace.
Let him cook. Let
Oh,
him
sorry.
cook.
My
Let him
bad,
cook.
sir.
Hey.
Well, I assume it's a sir. My bad.
I was a great provider, but a spotty partner.
What?
I was a serial cheater.
Oh my God. We knew he was on some bullshit.
I
Go
had
ahead.
to deal with hurting her and losing her for the rest. I have to deal with hurting her and losing her for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And do.
In our relationship, we had a son. We are now not together in all caps for the not together part.
Yeah, shit.
But over time,
You ain't shit.
we became best friends.
Yeah.
My problem is, my son is a more tough cookie than she was. He won't forgive me no matter what or how hard I try. He is now 16,
And hate your guts.
and I wasn't as active in his life as I should have been.
Your bad.
But I'm really trying now. Is there such thing as it being too late? What should I do? So now, here's what I like.
God damn.
I like to before the ladies jump in and give their advice. I like the ownership of knowing that you were good in just a certain area of a relationship, but not you was missing some part. I
I could
also
go. Oh, I can't go.
I also like that you haven't given up. All right. So let's go with KD first because she has 6 in here, so I want to hear what these is about. Go ahead.
Yeah, KD, because
So,
words.
so when he said he was a provider, apparently he means financially.
Financially.
But what
yeah.
about providing her safety? What about providing her love and admiration? What about providing her a safe place to be? He didn't do those things.
Right, which
So
is why
what
they
you,
broke up.
so you wasn't a provider.
Right.
What you did was pay bills.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Period.
Okay.
Because
Pissing me off.
women care more about safety than they do about finances.
Safety and security.
Because we can make our
Yep.
own money. But what we're supposed to be in our relationship and our marriage is safe
And secure.
and secure.
Period.
And you didn't provide those. So in not providing that for her, you also didn't provide it for your son. So when you left or she left or whoever left, he then became the provider for her safety. So you put pressure on your son that you didn't even know you put on it because you didn't want to keep your dick in your pants. Grown man.
Okay.
So is it too late? It's probably too late
probably
for
too
you.
late. Yep.
Step back and let a real nigga do it.
Which they hate.
Respectfully.
Which.
Okay. Kiki.
She killed me with that.
Kiki, go for it.
First of all, I feel like I've been in this position before. And I feel like you always want to do what you should have done after. Like, it's too late now. Like, I've been with you for 15 years and you didn't do what you should have
You
been
didn't
doing
provide.
in our relationship. Right. You didn't give me safety
Yep.
and security. That's all we asked for. We make our own money. We can provide for ourselves financially. We want all the other aspects. Now, financially together, we could be bosses together,
Right.
which is what we want ultimately, right?
Right.
But we make our own money. I make a good living by myself. But of course, I would want it with 2 people. Like 2 incomes, of course, is always better than 1, right? But I need safety and security first. Like, if you're not providing what you need to provide in those 15 years, and now we break up, and now you want to give me everything, like, how can I trust you again after that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we get back in it, and you do the same thing, and then I'm crushed again. I don't know if I can trust you again for that part.
Mentally. It's like mentally, it's too out of that space. We're not going back there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like I'm just getting over you, and now you want to act right? Like, what?
No, thank you.
All right. So
I don't want to be in that position again.
So let me jump in, because I like how y'all broke it down. I think y'all might have missed a piece in there, though, because he didn't say anything about him trying to get back with her. He said, we could.
Right.
We like best friends.
No, I said
His
about the
question
son.
is about the son.
Yeah,
now,
because you made your son step up to a position that he probably wasn't ready to step up to.
Right. So
sons automatically and naturally protect their mother.
Okay.
That's just what they do. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah.
But my thing is this too. I feel like in a lot of instances, not just men, but parents, period, don't get the leeway to make mistakes, right? So he's already admitting that he made a mistake, and he's still fighting to try to make it work. He trying, and I commend him for not giving up and fighting.
With that
but he also said that he wasn't there for his son the way he should have been.
Right, which means that
so
just
you gotta
means,
let him forgive you on his own terms.
Right, but you just said it's over with.
It might
let a real nigga do it.
It might
be too late.
But
how old is the child?
16.
Yeah, it might be too late. It might be too late. If you haven't been there in 16 years, what makes you think like the child mentally? I mean,
I've seen adults come back.
I mean, he made
not to say come back.
He made heal from it.
Not right. We're not saying like he not gonna love his dad. Like that's his dad, right? So if he come back today and be like, okay, I want to mend our relationship or whatever, he gonna say, yeah, but he not gonna forget them 15, 16 years that you wasn't really there. Right. That's always gonna be in his mind. And the relationship not gonna be the same as it would have if you would have been there. It's not gonna be the same. Now y'all can probably move forward. Yes, absolutely.
So
if you're doing your work to
what you saying you can move forward, you saying that it's okay and it's not too late then.
It's not. I don't feel like it's too late to mend the relationship.
And
but
that's
that's
the part that I want to get to.
It's
because KD kind of said, step aside, let a real nigga do it. It's too late.
But
so
I mean, he probably because he probably does have a father that's been there. Like if she moved on and remarried or whatever, like he is going to be closer to the father that's been active in his life. So just because you step in and say, I want to mend a relationship, y'all can have a relationship, but it's not going to be the same as these 16 years that this other man has been there. It's not going to be the same relationship. It doesn't
necessarily have to be another man as far as a relationship. It could be a father
figure.
Anybody
that's active as a father.
Right. Yeah. It could be an uncle, a cousin.
Anybody that's been active.
Something.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. He in the letter, he didn't say, I want my spot back. He said, I'm trying to figure out how to make this work. I want my son to know that I want to be here for him. I've learned from what I didn't do before. Now, in most cases I've seen, the first son might not get all the love that the last son gets. Mm-hmm. The first son feel a certain kind of way.
Yeah,
that's not the case that we're hearing on this case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he learned something. He's like, okay, let me fix it. I see the errors of my ways. Yeah. Let me make it work. Yeah. So
I commend him for fighting for it. Yeah.
Now, it would have been different if he'd have been like, I want us all to be back together as a family. That's different. Now
so
you're not
just
really focused
on. Right.
I understand. We meant to be best friends. We meant to be friends, or whatever the case may be. Now I need to make this right with him. This is my son. This is my seed. I wasn't here for you like I should have been in the beginning. I'm here now. I can't take back what I did in the past, but I can do what I can do for the future.
I just hope I hope the son is not like going to the NBA type, like you there for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like long as it's long as it's for the right reasons, then yes. But if you know your son about to be balling it,
you try to get in early.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now that
it's just got to be for the right reasons.
Right there. Yeah, that's a negative right there. That throws you off. don't see me
your
about to go.
Your son been a superstar his whole high school career.
You can pitch 110 miles an hour.
Oh, you about to get drafted, huh?
Yo, you finna go to the baseball.
That's the only thing.
Hey, you know where you got that from, right?
We know a lot of fathers that do that. You want to come back in because it's financially about to be a blow up.
You say you about to play overseas. I always wanted to go to Brazil.
long as it's for the right reasons, I think. Because I feel like every son wants to be like with his father.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I feel like you can mend it as long as you're doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
You just got to be
Period.
okay with how he feel, too.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be able to accept. Like, if you want to
It's not
have an
gonna be the
open and
same.
honest conversation,
Yeah.
you got to have an open and honest conversation.
Yeah.
You got to let him be able to say, you was a piece of
How
shit.
he feel? Yep.
Right.
And be okay with him feeling
Yep.
like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of times things aren't mended because you're not ready to hear the truth. You're not ready to hear that you a piece of shit.
And you got to stay consistent. You
Yeah.
can't say I want to be in your
That's
life
it.
and then be, you know what I'm saying, talking to him once a month. Like, no, if you're going to be a father, be a father. and
Or
be in
we
his
only
life.
talk when I call you.
Yeah.
Bitch, you my daddy.
You got to be active.
Pick up the phone and call me.
You got to be active.
The fuck?
Yeah, you
Hoe
got
ass
to be
niggas.
active and consistent. Yeah. That's a hard one, though. But I feel like a lot of people go through that.
Yeah. So
A lot of people go through
I feel like that's why one of my brothers got, like, his mentality be so crazy because he got daddy issues.
daddy issues. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama sent him down south to live with his daddy, and his daddy left him with his mama.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was raised by his grandmother, who was a racist woman, and then sent back to Michigan to live with this white woman.
Yeah.
So his whole world was shook up. You was raised by a white woman for 7 years, sent down south for another 7 years, but down there,
It's
you
different.
learning like we hate white
Yeah,
people.
it's different.
You know what I'm saying? The whole time your daddy just truck driving,
all right,
so he wasn't present. And has never been present. But my dad has always been there for my brothers. So even though he had a father figure, and even though he got somebody to go to, even today for fatherly advice, he still got that anger and hatred towards his own father.
Yeah.
Because nigga, where the fuck you was at?
Yeah.
First of all, his daddy done fucked around and he got a brother with his exact same name.
That's crazy.
Like what?
wow.
That's crazy.
Like what? How you give him my name?
The same name?
The exact
Foreman.
same name.
George Foreman.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm just saying, like, you trying to replace
Say
the
the
son
seed.
that
That's
you
what it
never,
sound like.
you never took
That
care
you never
of.
fuck
Right.
with.
So now when
Yeah.
he go down there and they
Yeah.
talk about how perfect they dad is,
Yeah.
Redo.
my brother like,
I needed a redo.
That's what it sounds
that's
like.
what he
like.
did.
That's
But
what
that's
it sound
exactly
like.
what he did.
Yeah.
This
You
one didn't work
created
out
this
right.
whole new life,
Oh.
and then you know, I don't know. You just got to think when you have kids and you make decisions, your decisions could fuck them up for life.
Yeah.
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 Which
Because
is why
I tell
like,
my brother all the time, you mad at your dad for being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit dad. You take care of these 3 kids that's in your house, but what about the
other
4 or
ones.
5 kids that's not?
Yeah.
You a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
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 You
But-
doing to them what your daddy did to you.
Yeah. Yeah. You repeated the cycle.
You didn't break the cycle.
You know what
and
it
guess
is?
what your son's doing?
The
The
same
same
thing.
fucking thing.
You know what it is, I think? I think
Generational.
sometimes
Curse.
when people get them, like, you know, you get yourself in a hole, sometimes it's easier to restart than it is to dig yourself out of that hole.
So you just leave the hole.
So you just start
easier.
fresh.
Like, you know what?
Because it's easier.
It's easier.
You go with what's easier.
I mean,
in
that's
life
true.
a lot.
What's
That's true.
comfortable.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like when you try on clothes, right? They don't fit no more. Instead of losing weight, you like, I just go buy me some more. Yeah.
Or look at it from this perspective as well. So like, let's say you're working on a job, you're on your final, right? You can work your way off the final
Yeah.
and stay here,
Or get a new
or you
job.
can go get a new job
Right.
and start fresh and have no issues. They don't know nothing about the
about-
past
yeah.
stuff. Everything just smooth. So
Yeah.
most people
Yep. Just
go to
move
that
on.
new job
They just move on.
and they start fresh.
Yep.
And the new job love you.
It's easier.
Like, you know, they give you accolades and all
Yeah.
type of stuff. The old job, like, nah, this nigga gonna be late. This nigga gonna
Garbage.
do this.
They
You know,
garbage.
like, he be crashing the high low. This nigga don't he just don't want to work, whatever the case may be. But they got all kind of, you know, that's just what they do.
It's
So,
garbage.
all right, last piece I want to give you. So, before we wrap, aside from communication, because I think we spoke about that the last pod and the pod before, if I'm not mistaken. Can you guys name one thing that can help a relationship be successful, as well as unsuccessful if you do it the wrong way? You think
Wait,
of
what
anything?
happened?
Aside from like communication. So we know if you communicate, your relationship will have a better chance at being successful. But if you don't communicate, then you probably it's gonna be the
Right.
reverse effect. But give me something that you can think of aside from communication that can help improve a relationship, but if done wrong, it can also hinder the relationship. Yeah.
Sex.
Huh?
Sex.
Sex. So what about sex? If you have sex, it'll improve the relationship.
No, like if we having sex and you keep doing things I don't like because you like it, if done right, it could be great. But if you keep doing it wrong, it's gonna
hinder the relationship.
Yeah, we gonna break up.
Loyalty.
Comprehension.
Loyalty. Okay.
Comprehension. Because if we communicating, but you keep interpreting.
I should have took that one off the table too, because we just said that one a couple weeks ago. I think it was the comprehension part of it.
Because if you interpreting it different than how I'm saying it, then that could go left too.
Okay. All right.
Because I could be like, I don't really like the way you made this meal, and somehow that turned into I hate the way you cook. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like that's how you interpreted it. Like,
right.
So I just can't do shit right. You're like, what? I just had said your rice was a little
That's
crunchy.
true though, because I told somebody like, yeah, we probably should go to the gym. We need to lose a little weight. You calling me fat? Like, no, that's not what I
didn't say that.
That's not the words that I used, but
that's the way I took it.
Yeah,
like, that's the way I absorbed it.
Yeah. I'm like, I mean, I was thinking it, but that's not what I.
Oh shit!
What? I didn't put it in those words, so don't say I called you fat. I just said we need to go to the gym. Which, when I say we, I mean you.
Or like,
So y'all want mine?
Or like if you be like,
I ain't mind going together though. We can do it together. Let's work on it together.
Or now you be like, that's what you wearing?
That's a good one.
What you trying to say?
That's
I'm ugly? Like
that's why
I was just asking.
That's why I put the outfits together. No,
First of all, with me and DTM had this conversation the other day. When I asked him a question, he say, "Sure." I be like, you know what? Forget it. Because it don't matter what octave he says it in, what way he says
the
it.
word.
She don't like sure, and she don't like hecky yeah. And I'm like, yo, I don't use profanity, so hecky is a way of me saying
say yes.
That's my more enthused way of saying
I feel like he being funny or like facetious.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, babe, can we do this today? Sure. What?
That's
Never
what we
mind.
talked about last week. Like antagonizing a little bit, like that's the word like that's the word. Like,
you know that's
that
my trigger.
Yeah, you know that's not it.
But you so used to saying it that you
say
say it self-consciously. Sure. I'm like, you know what? Never
like
mind.
you really don't want to do it, but
you
I
know
do
what,
it because you
mind.
want to do it. Like no, do it because you want to do it.
Then he be like, why never yours?
Hey, never yours.
That pissed me off too. Fuck you, me. I said never mind. Duh. Oh, why never yours?
All right, let me get y'all mine. Y'all want mine?
Oh my god.
This is mine, and I've been thinking about this for a minute.
What's the word? What was you?
This is what will help the relationship if done right, but it'll kill a relationship if it's not done right. And the word is option. In the relationship, the more options you provide, the better the relationship will be. If I remove options from you, the worse the relationship would be. All right, so
that's true.
I'm gonna give some examples just in case they didn't catch what I was saying. In the case of infidelity, aside from everything else, the worst part about one of the worst parts, and you guys can attest, let me know if I'm on point with this or not. One of the worst parts about the infidelity is the fact that I took the options away from you to be able to. I don't know if I want to say allow or be okay or whatever, because you know infidelity is like secrecy.
Yeah.
Infidelity is like everything. So I'm taking your options away in this situation.
Right.
So aside from everything else, you lost your option. But people be like, money can't buy everything. Money can give you option, right?
Yeah.
So if Katie is stressed and I can see she need a vacation,
Right.
but I don't have anything for her. Like we can't go get a room, we can't go out of town, we can't do nothing. Now she's just living in a stressful situation that she's stuck in. She don't have any option.
Yeah.
If like options are needed in a relationship, and when you remove the option, it causes way more headache and havoc in your relationship.
I agree with that. That's good.
Especially with like the infidelity part, because I think that's something that I've always been vocal about.
Yeah.
Is don't take my ability to choose away from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because maybe I would be okay with it. Maybe I wouldn't. Who knows? However,
Right. You didn't give
I
me
deserve the option to say,
option.
"Oh no, this some bullshit."
Yeah.
Right.
Or enjoy love. You know what I'm saying? Like either way, but I feel like it should be up to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't take, especially when it comes to sex, like don't take my sexual health away from me. You know what I'm saying? I might not want to fuck with a nigga that's fucking with a bitch that's probably fucking with other niggas.
Yeah.
Maybe that ain't what I want to do.
Right.
You know, maybe I don't want an STD or STI.
Right.
Silly me. You know what I'm saying? But give me the option.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, and it's so crazy, and I know people always get mad when I say it, and they be in my DMs like, a lot of women don't care.
A lot.
Don't care.
A lot.
Don't care.
So
but
many.
you gotta be okay with what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yeah.
So while you out dating,
that ain't the ones they want to be with though. That's just the ones they want to play with.
right?
The ones they want to be with, they can't tell them that because they don't want them to.
Because you don't want me to do you better than you,
They don't want to run. They don't want you to run.
and that's what it is. You don't want me to do you better than you.
Yeah.
Which again, in turns, remove options out of the,
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
the
Yeah.
equation.
Hold on, y'all keep going. I must find this video.
I like that though.
So-
That's a good one.
Yeah, so
That's
I was
real
thinking
good.
about that the other day. I'm like, you know what? Options just like the key to a successful
I
relationship.
agree with that.
Like people who I didn't see people who don't have money or like living on the street.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they got some type of option,
Yeah.
they can still function and survive in their relationship.
No, I need somebody with money.
But once you remove
Dog.
the
What?
option
No,
out
I
of
got
it,
somebody with
it's a
money.
wrap. Like, yo, what we gonna eat today? Nothing.
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 Yeah.
Noodles. Like,
Blocking you.
you don't have no option.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't doing
You
noodles.
don't have no option. That's what I'm saying. But if you got option, then it opens up the door for so many different things.
That's true.
So,
That's true though. That's true. But I agree with the sex one too though. Options and sex. Cause the fuck.
so
God damn.
I
while
do.
While
I
she's
do.
looking for this video before we
agree.
close out, man, make sure y'all check out our sponsors, man, Medalco Media. Everywhere. They everywhere. Medalco Media. If you don't, just look in I got the link in the bio. You know, check it out. Tap on it. Take you right to them. You got an intro you want to do. You got a video you want to shoot. You got some pictures you need taken. You need some nutrition facts. He gonna give you that. You want to learn how to do the correct push-up. The nigga do everything.
Well,
So
we
just
should have-
holler at it.
We should have had my cousin. You should have been over here last night. My cousin with the push-ups.
Oh.
She said she couldn't do the push-ups.
She said she failed the test because she couldn't do the push-ups.
She couldn't do the push-ups. Oh, that's a good one.
So, you know, you do everything, man. It's a one-stop shop, man. Medalco Media. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
I love that.
You know. So while she's still looking for this
I
infamous
can't remember
video,
who sent it to me. I'm going to find it, though, because it's crazy.
okay, we'll probably
We gonna be
post it on the
gone.
show.
I'm
But
like, we're going to be gone by the time she
you can
finds
go ahead, let them know how they can hear us.
You can find us on my favorite platform, which is YouTube. Also, you can find us on iHeartRadio or Podbean or wherever you get your podcast.
All right, and then be sure to screenshot, you know, screen
Like,
record your favorite part
share,
of the show, and then
subscribe.
repost it, tag us, you know. Let us know what you think about the new intro, you know. Hopefully you loved it, because I loved it.
If
we
they
loved
did,
it.
we did, so fuck
You
them.
know, we loved it.
Fuck them. We love them.
We
Don't do
love
that.
them. Yeah,
We love them, but
Yeah.
if they don't
Don't
like
say
our
fuck
intro,
them.
they could go to hell.
And then,
You be KD.
right.
I put them out. Sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. KD, while you looking for that, can you also
I can't find it.
tell them how they can follow us?
They can follow me at your girl KD _. They can follow Kiki at rrp.kiki. You can follow DTM at Coach DTM. If you go to the Relationship Reality Podcast, it's Relationship Reality Podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to Relationship Reality Podcast Instagram page, you can get our Instagrams off that Instagram. I just want to let y'all know, some of y'all have found my personal page. I'm not letting you in.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
That's why I got a whole different page.
Yeah. Keep my
My
white
page
page
is
out your mouth.
private for a reason. And you in my inbox like, but I listen to the. Thank you, but no, you're not getting in there. I post pictures of my kids on there. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no.
It's gonna be a
So
negative.
I decline it, and then you send another request. So
It's
I'm
gonna
just
be a
letting you
negative
know.
for me. Negative for me, love.
When you be in my inbox, like, I listen to the show. I respond. I be like, thank you for listening to the show. However,
Find me on this one.
my page is private for a reason.
Find
But
me on
head
this
right
page.
on over there to the
Yeah.
podcast page.
Yeah.
The picture is the picture of our logo. So, you know,
Send
respectfully, stay the fuck out my page.
Send in your reality checks. You know what I'm saying? Keep my wife's page out your mouth.
Ooh, I like that.
Then,
Off their fingers.
Yeah, off your fingers, you know. Reality checks. Send it in so we can break down your situation and give you the best advice possible. You can even email it if you want to email it. You know what I'm saying? relationshiprealitypodcast@gmail.com. You'll see that in the links as well. The message I'm going to give you is it's simple, man. It's simple. And I'm going to give it to you because I want you to start creating options for yourself as well in your relationship, right? So here's the thing. If you didn't come from a rich family, then a rich family should come from you.
Ooh.
All right? So grow.
Yeesh.
You feel me?
Yes.
Yeesh.
So with that being said,
I like that.
I am the one and only Coach DTM.
Your girl, KD.
And your hostess with the most is Kiki.
And this is Relationship Reality Podcast. And we will see you next week.
So long, bye.
Bye.
Good job.
Thank you, Daddy. So long, bye bye.
Goodbye to my pain.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow.
So long.
So long, bye bye.
So long, bye-bye.
So long, bye bye.
So long, bye-bye.
So long, bye bye.
Good job facing.
Goodbye to my pain and my sorrow. Thank you, Daddy.
So long. You're welcome.
Bye
So long.
bye. Bye. Good job.
So long. Thank you. Hey, so long.
Bye bye.
Hey, so long.
Bye bye.
Media.